impassioned speech defending the Second Amendment. Take a listen.
When are you all going to start standing up for the majority? And here's who the majority is. I'm the majority. I'm a law-abiding citizen who's never shot anybody. When that Second Amendment was written, whether the framers liked it or not, they wrote it for everybody. And I am everybody. And the law-abiding citizens of this city are everybody. And we want our rights, and we want to keep our rights. And by God, we're going to keep them, come hell or high water.
Joining us now from North Carolina's own Mark Robinson isn't even a gun owner, just a staunch defender of the American Constitution, and joined us now with the story behind his impromptu speech. There was no teleprompter there, but that came from the heart, Mark. What prompted you to go up there?
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank you for having me on, and I'd also like to say thank you for everybody out there. The response to this has been so overwhelming. People have called me on the phone, just random citizens from across the nation have called me, telling me that they were inspired by what I said. That's exactly what I wanted to do, and I thank God that it touched so many people, and I really thank people for the positive response. What really drew me to go to the meeting is the fact that I do social media, I do Facebook, and I talk about the Second Amendment and protecting the Second Amendment. I do that a lot online, but I don't find a lot of time and don't make a lot of time to actually go in person and attend meetings and really get politically active. Well, when the Greensboro City Council first talked about trying to ban or cancel the gun show, it made me very angry. And then when they announced this meeting and I found out about the meeting the day of the meeting, I knew I had to attend, even though it was somewhat inconvenient because the meeting took place at 5:30 and I didn't get off work until 4:45. But I went. Didn't intend to speak originally, but after hearing some of the comments, I could not hold back. I had to let the council know how I felt, and what I told them is exactly what I thought. I do not intend to sit idly by while politicians make rules that take away my rights as a law-abiding citizen. Now, if I commit a crime, I expect my rights to be withheld. But until that time, I expect to have all the rights that are due to me under the Constitution and under the government of my city and state.
The day that we aired it, I think it was 2 days ago, our audience went wild. We got so many emails because many of them are gun owners and agreed with you and support the Second Amendment. That same day, California, some of these cities we were reporting on, breaking away from that state and suing the state because they don't want to be a sanctuary state. What's happening in our country? Is it just that you're one of the ones that's spoken out? Are you pushed in a corner and you're just saying enough is enough? I got to speak out.
That's absolutely what's happening. What's happening is you have fringes on both sides that are screaming, and the silent middle is just being overlooked. We're overtaxed, we're underrepresented, we're disregarded. A lot of times our words are ignored. That needs to cease. Good people need to start standing up. We need to start going down to our city councils, our town halls. I know there used to be an old saying, they used to say, write your congressman. I'm not going to write my congressman. I'm going to find my congressman, and I'm going to confront him face to face, and I'm going to tell him, you're not going to run over me anymore. You're not going to put me last. You're going to put me first, because the law-abiding citizens of this country and the states of this country and cities, we're the ones that make the wheels turn. And we need to have our voices heard, and I hope that what I said has encouraged people to stand up and defend their rights.
And you're you're a big presence online, so people should reach out to you if they want you to speak to them or to their group. But we have to tell you what Mayor Nancy Vaughn told us, said this in response to you coming on. Ultimately, we decided to have the show and to invest the net revenue, approximately $40,000, into a local gun stoppers program, which is a division of Crime Stoppers. Their mission is to get illegal guns off the streets. I assume, Mark, you're okay with that.
Well, I'm okay with that as long as they enforce the laws on the books. As far as I understand, we had a young man in Greensboro who was captured in connection with the murder of a 16-year-old girl. He was caught with an illegal gun and then let out on no bond. He signed himself out. So when they start putting their money where their mouth is and start punishing the criminals who use these guns, then I'll believe that they're actually making an effort to take illegal guns off the street. But what I see now, I see a concerted push to end the Second Amendment, and it's simply not going to happen. And the citizens of this country need to stand up and push back, because if they could take away the Second Amendment, the First Amendment is obviously right behind it.
How can we follow you on social media, and will you ever run for office?
I've already talked to my wife about running for office a little while back. I'm actually in college right now. I'm studying to be a history professor. I'm not sure how it's going to go after
Brian
all
loves
this comes
that.
off. But you can follow me on social media. My name is Mark Keith Robinson. I have a Facebook page. I have quite a following on Facebook. And again, I'd like to send a shout out to all my Facebook followers. I really appreciate you guys.
All right.
But
and for somewhere, they're
we
shouting
have
back.
to do more
Thanks,
than just
Mark.
Facebook.
Thank you.
Mark,
Yes.
you're great.
Yes.
I really think you should run for office. Talk to your
All right.
wife again. Congratulations on your college degree. I know that's when are you going to graduate? In a year or so?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
I
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless you.